guys, so I'm Ella, also known as the Huggable Hook, here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram and Facebook, and today I got a really big package and I thought it'd be kind of fun to unbox it and organise the very barren yarn cubes. So I'm not going to do a really long intro, but just going to go into it because I have had ridiculous self-constraint to not open this box this morning to do it on camera, so I don't really want to wait anymore, so we're just kind of going to get into it, I guess. I didn't really think this far ahead. I've just realised I don't have scissors. Okay, for reference, this is me and the box, and it was kind of embarrassing receiving this from the DHL man this morning because he like chucked it into the house. I was waiting at the front door like a little nerd, and he just threw it straight through the front door, which is really embarrassing. But I don't usually have problems with getting my yarn from DHL, but I did this time. It got lost for some reason, I guess, for like 2 days or so, so it's actually a day late. So yeah, I'm just going to open it. I'm not going to do that part on film though, because I don't know what YouTube is like with things to open boxes. So give me a second. I can't get it open. I don't think anyone's ever going to send me a package if this is the way I open them. Goodness, that was really difficult for no reason. Oh my goodness, there's so much yarn in here. Okay, this is a little bit insane. I think I went a little bit overboard, but in my defense, we have 3 events coming up. So we have one on the 7th of Feb, yes, in so we ordered a lot of yarn because we've got 3 events coming up. So we've got a Harrogate market on the 7th of February, which is an artisan market. We have, is it the 27th? 28th. And then on the 28th, we have a market in Doncaster. I don't really know a lot about that event. Josh has been gatekeeping it. And then we have a really big market. So we just booked the Little Bird? On the 7th of Feb, we have a... Oh! Okay. What's the date? 27th to the 29th. Yeah. And then on the 27th to the 29th of March, we have, I forgot the name of the place.
Little Bird at Harewood House.
Okay. And then on the 27th to the 29th, we've got a big event at Harewood House with the Little Bird markets. Yeah. Okay. And then on the 27th to the 29th, we have a 3-day event at oh my god. Little Harewood House, I meant to say then.
We have a big market at Harewood House.
On the 27th to the 29th of March, we have our biggest event yet, which is a 3-day market at Harewood House. So I'm hoping, I got like a lot of pinks and purples because obviously Valentine's Day is the next season coming up. But I'm hoping I'm going to do maybe another yarn order if we sell out, hopefully we will, for the 3rd market so we can get more Easter colours in, because that will be kind of an Easter/Mother's Day market. But this should last for now. At least I hope it does, because this was a lot of yarn and I don't know if I can handle the embarrassment of a box this horrifically large arriving at the front door again. So we're just going to get into it because I've never really done a haul before, so you're going to have to bear with me. I don't really know if this is going to be cringe or if it's going to be cool. So we're just going to go with it. Okay, starting off, right at the top, we have got these are all Parfait Chunky as well, if I forgot to mention. Obviously, I use Parfait Chunky. That's what the yarn ball's made of. So we've got 3 skeins of hibiscus. I ordered everything in threes. For some reason, 3s are like random numbers. So then we've got 3 skeins of, what are you? This is Ballet Pink. So we have quite a few pinks, like I said, for Valentine's Day. Hoping to do a market prep video soon for that, as soon as I get all my assignments out of the way, hopefully. And then we've got 3 skeins of bubblegum. I'm gonna somehow fit these on the yarn cubes as well. These ones are loose. So we're just gonna go into those, I think. We've got 2 skeins of corn flour. And then I think these 2 blues are different. I can't really tell. Yeah, this is rock candy and this is corn flour. So they're ever so slightly different because the blue shelf only has Parfait Chunky light blue on it. So I stocked up on lots of different shades of blues. So I've got a lot of skeins in here that I've actually never tried the colours of. So it'll be interesting to see what those are like. So I've got 2 skeins of rock candy. And then let's grab these. What's this one? Oh, this is teddy bear. I ordered quite a few skeins of this. We've got 3 in here, and then we have 6 skeins of teddy bear. There might be more in here, to be honest, but I guess we'll find them as we go. So I don't remember how much I ordered of each skein. I just know I ordered a lot of teddy bears because teddy bears are pretty cool for Valentine's Day, and it's just a useful colour to have. This is a new colour for me. I got 3 skeins of cocoa, so I wanted to see what the difference was between this colour and teddy bear, and it seems to be like, the teddy bear looks kind of like acorn compared to this. You'd think this is more of a teddy bear and this is more of like an acorn hybrid, but I do like this colour. This is really nice. Yeah, that'll be useful for like darker teddy bears, I think, because chocolate's a little bit too dark for teddy bears, and teddy bear can get a bit boring, and I've been using almond butter as well. I'm not keen on almond butter, so I think cocoa will be a good mix of that. I've got a lot of purple yarn in here because I personally wanted to make Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's, and a lot of teddy bear because I wanted to make Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's as well, because those are my mix that I want to make this year. We've got 3 skeins of iris. I've never actually bought any of the Parfait chunky purple. I've never bought purple besides the little bunny skein of lilac that I bought for the hooves of my unicorn. I've never actually bought purple, so carrying on with purple, we've got 3 skeins of lilac. So that's the same colour as the little bunny Premier, but obviously in Parfait chunky. So that'll be fun. Oh. We have another skein of lilac just lying here. And then what are these two? These two are iris? Oh. Is this just me or do they look really different? Are these different dye lots? They are the same shade, I just pulled one out of the bag. I thought we got different, like very different dye lots then. No, they are the same. They are the same dye lot. So that's fine. I thought we were gonna have a problem with like using skeins that don't look the same colours and just creating problems that way. So we have altogether 5 skeins of iris and 4 skeins of lilac. Then we've got 3 skeins of azure. Like I said, there's a lot of blues, and I don't think I've actually used the Parfait chunky blues other than light blue, because the blue I used to use for my minions was by Yummy, so I've never actually bought any of these before. Then we have 3 skeins of classic blue. Wow. 3 skeins of classic blue. I thought this would work very well for the overalls of my minions. So, because I want to start including a lot more miniature plushies. We've got like a lot of new things coming for our market, like setup, plushies. So in the market prep video, I'll go through kind of like all our new ideas and new plushies and new setups. So, and then I know this colour. I got another 3 skeins of light blue because I've only got like, for some reason I open every single skein of my yarn, even if I'm not using it. So a lot of the yarn shelf has like open skeins of the same colour, because I don't just like grab the same view skein, I grab a full skein for some reason, which is really stupid. So I actually don't have a full skein of light blue anymore. Then we have 3 skeins of blue. That was very simple. That is very blue. There's a lot of blues, wow. The blue yarn shelf is no longer going to look barren. And then I don't know whether this is a blue or a green. You guys will have to comment down. I'd argue this is a mint, but I think Parfait Chunky do actually have a skein called mint, but this is sea glass. So I don't know. I think I'm going to put this in the blue shelf just because I think it looks a little bit more blue. Obviously not as blue as this, but I'd argue that's more blue than green. And then we'll grab some of these. We have a skein of red, poppy. I'm sure I ordered loads more of these, so I guarantee we'll find way more of these. Okay, then we have 2 skeins of coral, and this is a very beautiful colour, and it's very fitting for the name. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use this for. I didn't like buy the yarn with kind of like ideas of what I use it for. I just bought loads of colours, so I have like possibilities, and I have like, instead of sitting there and planning out what I want to use each skein for, I'm instead going to be able to look at the yarn cube and go, oh, maybe today I should make this for the market prep. So this could be cute for like some whales, or I've been making Valentine's Day bees. So that's like little pink bees rather than the simple black and yellow. I forgot what colour a bee was. So yeah, we got those. And then, oh my goodness, I can see the end of the box. We're nearly done. This is crazy. It's a lot of pinks and blues, I've realised. We have 3 skeins of carrot. Obviously, I did not need to rebuy any skeins of tangerine because in the organising video, we saw that I have a mountain of tangerine and acorn. So no repurchasing of skeins was needed for that. We have 3 skeins of seal. I've realised now I should have ordered more yellow because my plan is to make duckies wearing fruit hats, but I only ordered 3 skeins of sunshine. So we'll have to see how far we get with this. We might have to switch to yummy for a few of them, but we'll see. And then, did I not order like mini I have 1 thing of green in here. Wow, the green is gonna look barren. This is the colour I was really excited for. This is sage. Everyone has raved about this colour online, and I see why. It's a really beautiful green. It's so different from like the other greens I have. I'm not worried actually about, I don't really use green that often, and I've got like quite a few skeins of green. Like some of them are half empty, but I don't know, I don't really use green. So that'll be fine. And then we've got 3 skeins of toffee. I love this colour for bunnies and demogorgons, and my plan is to make some more demogorgons for the markets. So I stocked up on a few of those. I really went overboard with the blues. I don't really think that through. I don't think I actually use blue that often. This was a bit of a curveball. Mustard. This is the exact kind of colour that I'd hate, but I went for it because I've been thinking about making the Mrs. Jack-o'-lantern to go with our Jack-o'-lantern Jack, so he can finally have a wife. And I know that in Kitsnit's pattern she uses mustard for the pinafore of, I don't know her name, I'm gonna call her Jacqueline maybe to go along with Jackie. No, his name's Jack. Maybe Jackie and Jack, that could be good. So I've got mustard for the pinafore because I thought that's like a very autumnal, like homely, housewifey, makes dinner every night pumpkin. Oh! Can't reach that. We have another skein of toffee. I must have ordered 4. Even better. That could be a bad sign that I have a little bit too much yarn. I'm not going to touch that, I'm just going to leave it. Yes, I was right. Let me grab this without smashing the mic off the box and causing a very loud noise for you guys. Okay, that was difficult. We have 3 skeins of poppy, and I know I'm not insane. I know I just grabbed another skein of poppy from inside that box. So we have 4 total. And then boring yarns, but I really needed a restock because as I discovered from the organising video, I have like no white left and I use it so much. And I have like no black as well, but I ordered a lot of white. So we have these 3, these 2 bags. So we've got 3 in each, then we've got 1 here. So we've got 7 skeins of white. I'm running out of space here. And then finally, last skeins in the box, we have 4 skeins of black. And the box is completely empty. I don't know how they managed to fit all of that yarn into that box. It was like a game of Tetris in there. And yeah, I'm quite sad the box is empty actually. Now I don't have anything to look forward to unboxing. Also, I thought to tell you guys, Josh pulled through and did get me a Fell's hook, and we will be doing a review hopefully of that soon. I want to like work with it myself for a little bit so I can do like an honest review of what I think about it, rather than like just trying to do it first, like on first impressions. I want to try and use the hook for a little bit during market prep and see how I feel about using it before I comment on it. So yeah, that video is to come as well. Maybe after the market prep video so I can get more of a feel of the hooks, but it'll be there at some point. But yeah, the next step is to get this yarn into the shelves. The problem we're going to have though, let me stand up, is because we didn't have a lot of yarn in the shelves, I filled a lot of the cubes with plushies that kind of go with the colours. So we're gonna have to kind of just like chuck all of these into the box for now until we can figure out where they're gonna go. Because obviously the yarn takes precedence here of going on the shelves. So I'm gonna do that first and then we'll start chucking it all in. Might do it in time lapse so this video isn't a million years long. And then we'll get a nice shot of what the finished result is. all the yarn is in the yarn cube, as you just saw. There is a ridiculous amount of plastic bags on the floor, which I need to sort out. But I think we do still have room to put some of the plushies back in. So that's my next plan. I didn't realise I skimped out on the green, so I did have to go against myself and put sea glass in green, even though I actually think it's blue. But all the yarn shelves look nice, so I'll run you through it real quick. We'll start off with the whites. We have mainly skeins of whites in here. Underneath there is an odd skein of mushroom in there and a little like snippet of cream. I forgot to order more cream. I really should have, because I like using it for the bunnies. And this one we've got cocoa at the front. This is an old skein of teddy bear, and we have our teddy bear at the back. Nothing's really changed in this one. Everything's basically the same, but I moved chocolate over into here as well. So you've got chocolate, espresso, lots of acorn, and 2 skeins of almond butter. Then in this one at the back we've got, what have we got? Grey. I think we've got a bit of grey. Seal. We've got light greys, seal, toffee, black, more toffee. Going down, we've got underneath and at the back as well. It goes all the way back, so there's 2 rows. We've got the purples, some of the ballet pinks, and the other pinks are here. Corals, hibiscus, such and such. Blue section looks absolutely stunning, as I said. A lot of it, like, you've got to like move a lot of the skeins because there's so many different colours of blue. I have so much choice now for blue. Green is a bit barren. Obviously the only new additions here are the sage and the sea glass. This one is ram-packed. You can't even see the red. Like, there are skeins of red hidden right in the back up there. But we have our yellows, carrots, obviously the million skeins of tangerines that I have, and I chucked mustard in there as well. And yeah, that is it. I'm gonna go and grab some of the plushies, see what I can fit back in here, and then I'll show you a final shot. But I can't get really too excited about all this yarn yet because I'm still in assignments, so I have to like really hold back from making anything at the moment. But yeah, I don't know if you saw, but we have a new addition up here as well. We have this beautiful dragon, which I just did a pattern test for Crochet by Jenna with. She has got these lovely rose gold hand-painted sinker eyes by myself. Absolutely stunning. She's obviously another one of the sitting patterns, hence she's on the sitting pattern shelf. But yes, she is lovely, and she's my first like proper like good sewing dragon that I've done. I obviously made the No Sew Crochet by Jenna dragon. This is my first time actually making a dragon that requires sewing and seeing it through. So I'm going to go grab the plushies and I'll show you the finished result. Okay, so all the plushies, I managed to get all of them from the box back onto here, which I think means that there's not enough yarn. Damage might have to be done again, but here they are. These are 2 new ones. You won't have seen these. These are my 2 bunnies. You've seen this little guy. These are the 2 bears. These are the guys that prompted a lot of the teddy bear and Coco. You've seen these pets. He's covered in yarn. Yuck. And then obviously you've seen him. This one's new. This is Valentine's bee I was talking about. I'm looking to make a few of these. We have a little purple mushy boy. I've just started making mushy boys. Little blue turtle you've seen before. New in here is the peas in a pod. Very cute. Obviously Boogie and little whale. New in here, we got 2 new mushy boys. The orange one, made from tangerine, and the little red one that's hiding, just so I can remember that there was actually red yarn in here. And then obviously Jack is sitting in here as well, waiting for his wife. And then finally down here, Pennywise now lives down here because his little cube has been taken over by the grey and the black yarn. So he's just chilling down here. I thought he was really cute and I'm really proud of him. So I wasn't jumping to put him away. Down here, we have the cube for stuffing. Very empty, need to buy stuffing. I buy the Hobbycraft stuffing, and I just discovered that on the website you can get like 10 bags for 35 quid. And they're usually 3 for 12 in the shop, so I need to order that as well. But also coming up this week, you'll see on my TikTok, hopefully, you'll see the TikTok before this video comes out, most likely. But on Thursday, which is tomorrow, is the Aldi Yarn event. And obviously, as you know, we have a ridiculous amount of the Aldi baby yarn. Still haven't used it, probably never will until someone around me has a baby, so I can make a baby blanket because it's not UKCA compliant. But if you recognise this, this is my 6-day star blanket with its non-weaved in ends. And this is made from the Aldi ombre yarn from last year. but I didn't buy enough skeins of it because I didn't see myself ever actually completing it. I didn't buy enough skeins of the yarn to actually make it complete for our double bed. So he chosen here, but I have looked at the catalogue for the Aldi yarn event tomorrow, and they are coming out with new ombre yarns. And I think there's this like chocolate brown one and this blue one. So I'm just going to buy a million skeins of that. It's only £1.29 each, which is an absolute steal if you ask me. So if I get like 8 skeins of it, then I can definitely make a blanket for the bed, which is the end goal. So yeah, I'm going to go check out Aldi yarn event tomorrow. I'll document it on TikTok for you guys, so you guys can kind of get a feel of what's in my Aldi compared to what's in your Aldi, and I don't know, maybe a sign for you guys to also go get some yarn. But yeah, we're going to end the video we're going to end the video there. I'm very proud of the haul. I'm very proud of putting it all away in one, but I'm very sad that I obviously can't use it just yet. But in the next video, which is hopefully the market prep video, we'll be using a lot of this to try and bang out all the plushies. I have a list of what I want to achieve, so we're going to try and work our way through it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you for joining me in this video, and I hope you enjoyed the yarn haul. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below about the controversy of whether this is blue or green. I'm personally team blue. I'll make sure to link Premier Yarns in the description in case you want to go and check out their yarn yourself. But thanks for watching.